may fetch me my mead or my hog roast, but you may not speak.
Okay, so that's what I get for being on your ass for the past 3 hours on Smash. Okay.
Excellent, let's get on into it. Hello there, Hummingbean. It's a pleasure to be here with you on the grand stage. How are we feeling, my friend, as we get into this first game?
Yeah, well, define feeling well, because I know the displays are not waiting for us. Would you mind? It's got into this winners final. Anbil against KP, Norway against Sweden. I don't see any Sweden. I don't see any Finland player around here.
Well, I mean,
now.
you could invert the colours of KP's flag if you wanted to. You know, kind of
Does it
make up.
work?
Well, you know, you got to work with. You got to work a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll get someone on Photoshop. But tell you what, all right. You know what? Mewtwo's colours work. Mewtwo's colours work.
We
there
are
you go.
grasping at straw there, but yeah,
Well,
I do agree there. And but for now, this is kind of a very weird matchup. I mean, if Anbil is not wary of some interactions, he's going to explode, like literally explode.
I think that's a well place to put it. All right, I did manage to catch Anbil just before the set, and he said, "Yeah, this is not really a matchup you see outside of this this sort of region too often." But honestly, if you've been paying attention to the bracket today, it is something that is all too common. This is one of 4 snakes that descended upon the round table tonight, as KP is left as one of 2 standing. But you know what?
You know what's 2? The 2 stocks of Anbil in that game.
There you got that right. Nicely put.
I know how to counter 2. I mean, give some insight to hope.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you might, a bit of mid-set coaching, we do appreciate it. But Anbil does have to be careful. Obviously, Mewtwo, very, very massive, can easily take a lot of damage. But what a call-out onto KP. Very rare you see a snake dying at that angle.
I was not confident of that DI. I think that DI was still in Sweden there, going far east like this.
Yeah, a little bit frigid, what can I say? As KP going very aggressive right there. The double dash attack, in fact, is not enough, but the grab is just a little bit too far away. Anbil shaking his head at that one, but more than happy to keep it going. All right, the grab comes through, a little bit of Bethro for some damage. Every little helps, especially on such a tanky fella such as Snake.
Yeah, this is quite weird to see Mewtwo's going for the side B and then defensive option just afterwards. This is what just happened there. You could see that he was waiting for, oh, what was that? Okay, and he could, I don't even know what KP was cooking there, but still again pretty even considering that Anbil was kind of in the driver's seat in the whole interaction they just got. I'm quite surprised.
Yeah, very, very true. As gonna have to watch out. Obviously, Anbil can cover a lot of space using the grenades, but he has to be very, very patient with it. The Shadow Ball.
You can even add one more very there, I think.
Yeah, no, I think a couple more, to be honest. As you can see, got a lot of grenades to play with. Can use Confusion to send them back, can throw them back himself. Got the Shadow Ball to cover the grounded option. But if you drop that shield a little bit too early, my goodness, is up till such a consistent kill option.
And actually 2, I guess 1 out of 1 for 2 twice. I mean, that's 2 out of 2, sorry. I don't know how to count indeed. But, well, going down the last stock for the first game in a quite, again, explosive interactions. We got just, like, for the past 3 minutes. I'm not still in the rhythm of that game. I'm sorry, my dear Dave.
It's quite all right. It's very tough indeed, you know. Both of these players looking very, very even at the moment, but the way the game is going, you would not say so. All right, Snake, a fantastic disadvantage character. Incredible. Mewtwo, an awful disadvantage character, but the C4 stuck to the belly of the Mewtwo is going to clutch it out. It was on his belly, yeah.
Damn. So, yeah, Anbil just got caught here, which is quite troublesome again, because he was struggling a bit, but doing his best to get in there and keep the pace that, Snake was trying to put in there. See, you mean he was the one just sending the grenades over and over again, forcing Mewtwo to jump around them, interact with them to get in there.
Yeah.
And he tried his best, but in the end, because of his size and because of everything we are blaming Mewtwo to be, he died, which is a shame.
It is true. This is a very stressful set, especially if you're Anbil, but obviously the player can sort of keep his composure.
Did he meet another Mewtwo on the way here? I think he did, on his bracket, didn't he?
I do believe...
Sorry, another snake.
Yep, no, there are multiple. I do need to double check if Anbil did take one. There is, of course, BJ waiting for him on the other side. But it looks like our good buddy Anbil did not actually run into a Mewtwo. Might run into a snake, might run into one yesterday.
Yeah. Well, now, however, he decided to go for FD, which means no platform to try to avoid those C4, those grenades. But I don't know if it would change a lot of things in those interactions. Again, you can see KP doesn't want to approach at all. He's just sending his grenade, forcing Anbil to do movement to just avoid them. And he'll be there to catch him if there's a mistake or if he's doing something kind of way too more aggressive, considering, again, he's heavy. He's big, sorry.
Of course, well, I do like the stage pick from Anbil, actually. Basically, what I imagine he's going for is he likes using these Shadow Balls to basically deny the grounded option. He can keep pressure on Snake, stop him throwing grenades. And so, naturally, your option is, well, if I'm going to avoid Shadow Ball, I've got to jump, I've got to go aerial. Snake, not that good in the air. He's got great aerials, but he's not got very good aerial movement, especially when there's nowhere for him to go. Anbil is trying to throw KP into a trap. It's just whether KP falls for it.
Yeah, for now he doesn't. Again, quite even here with 100% on both sides. First stock, but the grenade, when they hit, are going to put Anbil in a kind of tough situation. 130% is kill percent for Mewtwo.
Yep, very, very dangerous. Got the C4 there, nothing for him to retreat to.
This one was covering neutral get up, roll up, because again, Mewtwo is so big, he just had to go for the jump, and he was covering with that beautiful back air here. 110%, what? How are you going to take the kill, my dear?
Well, he's trying to really jump right there, not going to work. Got the grenade in his hand, can hold that shield, he's more than happy to. Still going to take a little bit of an elbow. Down air at a disadvantage, something you don't see too often, but Anbil always happy for a little bit of a schmix as he forces him up. There is no down air, but the grab comes through into the bomb. Can we get a little bit of tasty movement? Anbil retreat to the edge.
Yeah, and this is quite, again, a tough situation. At even odds, like at even, stocks, Anbil can actually just, like, try to pace out the game a bit more, just to chill out a bit. Here, he's behind. He needs to look for those interactions, and this is a perfect situation for KP, because he can just fish for them and force, a mistake from Anbil. Here, he did go for the grab, but the damage has already been done. 50% is quite well, considering, again, a few grenades can just bring you to 2%.
Yeah, fantastically put. I've got to say, honestly, it's very, very stressful for Anbil right now. I do really like the down air option, but the problem is that will start getting covered by up tilt, and that will be a mess.
Mate, did you see that down air that wasn't there? That was a beautiful down air, wasn't it?
My goodness, that was absolutely tasty. Tip top as the grab comes through. Going to cover the roll with the grenade. Soap forced out into the side this time around. Going to see if he can make it back. Nice and safe, but doesn't actually get the cross up.
Shameful here indeed. For the first time, maybe Anbil can even the odds here with the Shadow Ball trying to charge it. Very high recovery for KB, yet he landed in that Shadow Ball. Perfect.
Fantastic stuff. Beautiful work.
Another one.
Comes through again. The C4 is just covering a little side of the stage, but the down air not going to connect. Gets the rollback. Instead goes for the down. Beautiful stuff. Honestly, Mewtwo's get up attack animation is a little bit facetious.
Yes, again, those tail movements are indeed all of them, I think, quite facetious. With those LT food, we've seen already how he managed to take the 2 first stocks with that LT on the first game. So here at 159, though, we can go for a grab.
The up throw, surprisingly, it does actually kill it. I would have thought by some miracle that Snake would actually survive that.
Some miracle,
yeah, but nope. Obviously, a nice, consistent kill option. And when you have consistency against Snake, that is invaluable. As a brilliant little string coming out from our buddy there. Going to go for the C4, caught at the bottom of the tail. My goodness, that is just such a heavy disadvantage. Still, those down airs coming out again. The way Anbil uses them, fantastic.
For now, Anbil is looking at those high recoveries, and you can see the gears moving in his brain. He's trying to look for a way to get up there and to punish KP. For now, he still doesn't have a good idea in there, but look at the percent. 130%, a good real, a little curl out from the side finally can be enough to even the score right now.
That is the stuff. Going to lose that trade, though. KP shield going so low. Going to hope for a poke. I've got something. There's the grab. Back throw coming out. Surely not. But the jump at the last second. Ooh, beautiful stuff. Calm under pressure is our boy Anbil. Fantastic stuff.
Under pressure. Under pressure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nothing B for you guys
this
live on Lancelot SSB.
Nothing B Radio, bringing you only the finest. Now, I'm a big fan of, honestly, I'm a big fan of Anbil's kind of temperament in staying through this, because basically this is... There essentially is no neutral in this game, alright? Especially, or more so if you're on Anbil's side. Basically, Mewtwo's advantage is so good and Mewtwo's disadvantage is so bad that you kind of just have to accept that, right, the longer you spend not in advantage, the more likely you are to get hit by a grenade. It's inevitable. There is no such thing as a Mewtwo player who is going to be able to play this matchup without getting hit by a grenade. Yeah, and if you get hit, suddenly it becomes bad. So it becomes, you have to basically rush them down and create an advantage for yourself, or else you're just doomed. Yeah. And so it's a doomsday clock, and it's very stressful. Still, Anbil able to maneuver it quite well. I do agree. The doomsday clock, as you say, is close to midnight, though, because every time he goes like this and doesn't go for the best option, just like there with that first grab, he's going to get punished. And every time it happens against someone like Snake, who does have a lot of kill power, this is going to sound doom for Anbil here. They're already 90%. Okay. That's true.
Finally managing to express himself a bit here.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Ooh, going for the miss. I wasn't actually going for a fair. Tried to just bait out an option from KP. Still, KP playing it nice and safe. Still able to hold the center there.
And did you see the position of those grenades? He knows that Mewtwo, as he is quite tall, he is going to get hit by those explosions from the platforms. And just like that, he just avoids all the approaches that Anbil could think of.
That is true, almost making it out. Beautiful stuff. You're right about the approaches. That is the issue. With these platforms in play, and now Anbil just has a lot more to watch out for. The more that you can give him to think of, the more dangerous it is. And that's an entirely spectacular analysis from our good friend Hummingbee. Fantabulous as always. But honestly, that C4 holding off one platform. That is one place Anbil will not be able to tread.
Nothing. I mean, but for now, nothing is happening. I mean, Anbil kind of understood that he can't approach, so he's looking for another option to get those damage going. For now, 95% he's not going to get a kill quite quickly enough. And on the other hand, like KP is of course savoring the moment, because every time something like Anbil try to like stall out the game, he's just there with his grenade, and just for something like this, a mistake from Anbil is going to punish with that C4. 2 stock ahead now for the Swedish player.
And I don't know if KP did that on purpose, but my goodness, that C4 perfectly placed on the black and red of the Pokeball. Anbil just didn't notice it was there.
Oh, you were right. I didn't even notice it was on the black one.
That's how sneaky it is.
That's like snaky. Oh, sorry. No, what are we going to do now?
Oh, I like
good
the
reaction.
option.
Yeah, good reaction on the side of KP here, seeing that Anbil was going for the aggression on that recovery and covering with a good back air here, and still alive, nonetheless, on 152%. What are you going to do, my dear Anbil, to get the kill?
Find out. Seems fairly doomed for Anbil, to be honest. Like I said, he's on a timer. All right, as Forder comes through, sent down. There's the mortar. Gonna see if he can reflect it.
I thought about this one, yeah. Quite cheeky from Anbil to do, and this is one of the one trick you do during the whole set. I mean, right now I think that KP learned his lesson. He's not going to get hit by this again. Nonetheless, I mean, he doesn't need to think about it that much, considering he has 1 stock ahead, and 129% is quite of a dead Mewtwo.
I think this is where things get a little cheesy. Obviously, Anbil on the clock, 129. Any interaction now could do it. Eventually, grenades will start putting him in enough disadvantage that he can't take it. The C4 is active, of course. Got nothing to worry about. That's got to be it as he comes down. There's the tilt.
I don't know the percents exactly, but you can be sure that at around 150, yeah, you're going to die from this. I mean, I think that 10% more would have been enough for the up tilt, but this one, yeah, is going to die from there, I guess.
Yeah, I absolutely do not envy the position Anbil is in. You have to play balls to the wall, and the thing is, in a best-of-5 series, you kind of have to manage your cheese, in a sense. You know,
I know.
You got to go proper curd farmer, right? You need to watch out, because if you blow too much of your nonsense, you know, just like little things like confusion on the mortar, if you blow that too early, when you need it in the back pocket for these, you know, doomsday clock scenarios, suddenly you're giving KP a bit too much information. So hopefully Anbil has something in the back pocket.
What a surprise! We are back onto a final destination.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Match point for our buddy KP. Anbil on the ropes, but already with a strong opening coming out against our buddy KP.
Sorry. Oh, another good mix-up here by KP to punish that recovery from Anbil. But again, for now, we've seen already how Anbil does manage to get through on FD and avoid, again, the situation he was in because of those platforms earlier. So I have faith in him to get that game going, as long as he keeps, as you were saying, a few tricks on his sleeves for the next game.
Yeah, speaking of tricks, Cypher actually putting Anbil in a massive amount of disadvantage there. Did not expect the lingering hitbox, as trying to land with a nair, just keep himself. Dash coming out. That's very unsafe as the B reverse coming out as well. See if they can make it through. And roll distance is covered, but no grab comes through, but they managed to get a second one out.
Yeah, and again, going for the roll-in and just trying to cover also the get-up, normal get-up. So it seems to be wary of those situations. Again, trying to survive from this is good, because he's tailing the back air. For maybe now he can actually try to land safely for once.
Let's find out right now.
Do you see the C4? Do you know where's the C4?
I can see it right there on the corner, just hanging out. Final destination, weirdly, another one where it's very hard to see the C4. Anywho.
Oh, it just
its way out. It's gone now, but it is back. You can see it blinking right there. Oh, tries to cover it, but a very cool-looking dash attack and a send out. And this one's a lot closer, but 175 with a Mewtwo. My goodness. The breath of a Spearow is going to take him down as grenades are flying out. One is reflected, but KP does not care, all right? Playing a little bit of ping pong.
Yeah, but what's the reflector of the side view of Mewtwo? Can you actually kill with a grenade reflected like this?
I would highly doubt it against someone like Mewtwo, but hey, I've seen weirder things. I've seen weirder things in this game.
Did you see that explosion?
I think KP's got to start watching out. 197.
Hey, you know what? A 197 Mewtwo is actually a Mewtwo at full rage, okay? So do not laugh at this.
Oh, it could be very dangerous. Goes to the down air. Fair enough. Just fast falls it a little bit too quick. And now he needs to find a kill right quick. Can't risk dashing up and going for a grab because that C4 is right there. The grenades are going to fly. Instead, he tries going for it. But yep, he's got too many options covered.
I would have done the same. Hence why I go through on my tournament. But well, we shall see now. Yeah, good. Cyber into fair is going to take the kill. Quite pretty early one, considering again he's only took 20% now. What are you going to do, mighty Pokemon?
Let's find out. Let's find out. As a fair comes through, Ooh, tries to cover the fast fall. The grenade is there. Going to shield it.
Okay. Not exactly what I expected from this, but there we go. Jab is going to get finished with a fair. That's great. You take some stage control, but not for not a long time. Sorry. Shadow Ball again.
Can do. Back into our ping pong stake. Start playing worms. Forced out. Who's going to swing first?
Who is
Anbil
going to
goes
have
for
the
it.
Holy Grenade then in that case?
Well, let's find out. We are looking for a Holy Grail. If anyone finds it, it should be at the end. As
yes.
does come
Round
through.
table. Holy Grail. We got it.
Yeah, there we go. We'll keep him coming. As fair comes through, sends him out. Could have killed very early.
He did! So we're good, because I was saying this is again one of those tricks you want to keep to get the kill. It was a tad too early to get there, but the good backer is going to finally punish that high recovery he was going again and again for. So perfectly well done by Anbil, and the moment I say that, he goes for a get-up attack into the grenade into a C4. This is the end of the Mewtwo. We know this is the end of the Mewtwo maybe for this whole winner set, because he's on his last stock in that maybe last game.
Let's find out. Anbil holding stage control for now, getting a little bit of damage down, but now KP able to break that wall just a little bit. Going to go for a dash attack. Not quite safe enough, but the counter jab is coming out.
You want to jump me? No, I jump you.
Yeah, just a little bit of boxing right there as KP holding position, waiting for an opening, trying to get grenades into the area, just trying. But this is what I was talking about. Mewtwo will take damage eventually, and so you've just got to swing and you've just got to hope. Going to cancel B reverse down, good stuff, but the grenade is there. Got to retreat one more time. Down smash isn't going to come through. The reflect opens the door for a dash.
What I find interesting is whenever KP is on the other side of the stage, Anbil is doing quite well. But what? Excuse me, what?
You live by the tail, you die by the tail. You know what? It's a big hurtbox, buddy, but hey, it's an even bigger hitbox.
I mean, I won't complain. Again, this is the kind of situation where, okay, I did manage to get so many damage on you because of your tail. I deserve that.
Yeah, exactly. It's an eye for an eye, man.
Right, again. In that case, the tail fault, nah, that doesn't sound right.
I don't know why everyone's eating Slowpoke tails. Clearly Mewtwo tails. They've got a nice bit of protein. No, that's what you're
Maybe
after.
because there's only one Mewtwo.
Oh, that's true, that's true.
Hashtag Pokemon lore.
Yeah.
Anyway, for now, 2-2. Are we going back onto PS2? And if we do,
Absolutely.
what do you think Anbil can do? That's the question.
This is where things get difficult. Anbil just has to, I don't know, he needs a coffee, or he needs, like, someone to go and slap him or kiss him or something, but he needs to be firing on all cylinders.
Oh,
not that I was offering. You know, he's busy.
No, Schwarzy, you're not going to do it.
No, oh, I appreciate it. But what I'm getting at is he needs to be aware of so much. When you put these two platforms in, it gives so much more to worry
C4.
about. C4 is on the Mewtwo, going for it, but he's got to go for it soon. Managed to swap it out, but still runs into it anyway.
Okay, you know what? I'd rather have it explode now than later for a kill.
I completely agree. 69 KW on the Mewtwo right now. We got a little bit of a movement mix-up, but KP so much more confident to approach. We saw this before. KP was able to just kind of hang out and play a bit of ping pong, and Anbil was good enough that he could eventually bid it out. But now these platforms are here. KP able to use the positioning and the stage control so well.
Yeah, now Anbil is forced to be like, on the edge of the platform below. So because of that, he... Sheesh. That C4 was fatal here, and look at the 64% he only took on the first stock. How can Anbil do that again? It'll come back again. I don't see how.
Anbil has to shift gear. We need to see that tried and tested Mewtwo advantage, and he needs to take it all the way. It's a Herculean task, but you know what? Let's see if the Knight can pull it out.
Mind it, the idea was great here with the whiff of grab. It's a shame because it would have given him control of the stage, and we've seen how he kind of got the hang of the high recovery of KP just before, so he could actually go and fall punish there. Now, 85% and only 60% on the first stock of KP. Anbil, please get in there.
Oh, almost with a jab lock. Just taking him out, all right. Absolutely stunned right there. The C4 is waiting, not going to get a wake up as he chases him up. The spot dodge. Almost had it, but KP running away with this one. These platforms.
Yeah, I don't have any other metaphor. He's running away with the victory here. KP is going to force any interaction, sure, but he's going to punish. And again, Anbil is on one of the lightest characters in the whole roster, so he's going to die quite quickly. And yeah, sure, he can actually try to struggle a bit there, but again, in a stage with platform, I don't see him making the comeback. I'm trying to reverse cursing in case you don't understand what I'm doing.
I got you. All right, well, hopefully he will be all right, but it's the difficulty. Any other matchup, you can kind of just play it really slow at this deficit, but Snake, it's a time bomb, and you have got to push it all the way. 2 stocks. Anbil with 50 on Vitality. Let's see if he can make it. As a little bit of a custom string coming out. The fall through is good. Holds the bomb down, but he just suffers a down throw.
Okay. Maybe another one? Another one. Give me 60. Okay, give me 80.
Let's find out. 72. Cypher coming out. Walked into the bombs. Goes for the up air. But Anbil playing safe enough that he's not going to hit just yet. Mashed out of the virtual air. And now KP wants to bring it home. The up tilt coming through. There's the disable. Not going to kill, surely. But he sweet spots it with the Mewtwo Rage.
Okay, there's a word where he can actually go for the roll-in. Nah, boo.
Unfortunate, but my goodness, what a display from KP.
Now, honestly, he played very well, and we see the KP we've seen up to now, which means a very analytical and a very logistic one, looking at his decision tree and going to the safest route every time. He's been doing this for the whole tournament. There's been a few sets of him we've been casting earlier, and he was always going for, yeah, can I actually do that, or is it the safest option? He never took that risk you would expect from someone like being way ahead. Even when he's 3-stocking someone, he's going to go for the safe option, the safe